Since the first day you considered joining the Army,
You've heard stories about basic training,
perhaps from a family member who served 20 or 30 years ago.
or from a friend who's been in the Army for a year or two.
While the things people tell you may have been their experience with basic training in the past,
Like everything else, the Army changes.
yes, the Army still has drill sergeants who will transform you from a civilian into a soldier during your basic training.
Yes, the training is physically rigorous and mentally challenging.
And yes, if you are a male, you still have to get your hair cut.
But today, the emphasis of basic training is on building enthusiasm,
Confidence,
teamwork.
and introducing the Army's values.
When you arrive at your basic training location, you will spend about 3 days in a reception battalion.
Much of the time here will involve filling out the paperwork that will follow you throughout your Army career.
You will also get shots,
Receive uniforms and get your identification tags and ID cards,
you will get a medical examination.
and be given an initial strength test.
When you're done with this initial processing,
You will meet your drill sergeant, the person who will guide your training for the next 9 weeks.
you will be introduced to barracks life
Taught how to wear and care for your uniforms.
and how to store your uniforms and other gear,
You will have classes on what it means to be a soldier in the United States Army.
and on other subjects such as military law and Army values.
But it's not all classrooms and lectures by any means.
You start learning basic soldiering skills the very first week.
You will learn the manual of arms movements for the M16A2 rifle and how to care for and maintain your rifle.
You will be taught basic first aid and how to protect yourself from a biological or chemical attack,
There will be classes in map reading, using a compass.
and using military radios.
All soldiers are taught to use a bayonet.
And male and female soldiers train together throughout basic training.
After just 2 or 3 weeks, your platoon will be ready for its first confidence course.
One of the most important parts of your training will be basic rifle marksmanship with your M16 rifle.
You will fire at both stationary and pop-up targets at ranges from 50 meters to 300 meters.
In addition to the training from your drill sergeant,
The Army has a computerized training aid and other high-tech training devices to help you shoot accurately.
when you qualify with your M16, you will be awarded your marksmanship badge.
You will do physical training every day, alternating between exercises to build muscle strength.
And cardiorespiratory training,
You will fire an M60 machine gun
a grenade launcher.
and a light soldier-fired anti-tank weapon,
After sufficient practice, you will throw live hand grenades.
and may qualify for another badge on the grenade range.
You will have a class on Claymore anti-personnel mines,
Be taught individual fire movements
cover and concealment.
and how to move and cover other members of your team as they move,
You will go through a night infiltration course.
where machine guns will fire over your head and explosions will go off nearby.
On this and all of the other ranges, safety is always the primary consideration,
You will clean your weapon often.
and have frequent inspections.
Toward the end of your basic training, your platoon will go through a challenging confidence obstacle course
You will be tested on the many skills you have learned, such as first aid.
and battle sighting your weapon.
Before you graduate, your platoon will go on a 3-day, 2-night field training exercise.
That begins with a 10-kilometer road march carrying all your equipment
During the exercise, you will use all the skills you've learned
and work together as a unit to accomplish many demanding tasks.
and solve a wide range of difficult and challenging problems.
You may find that Army basic training is the greatest challenge you have yet faced in life,
But the rewards are substantial.
and satisfying. The hard work you have done and the many values and skills you have learned and accomplished.
Will fill you with pride on graduation day
Your parents, relatives, and friends are invited to your graduation.
to see firsthand
That you have earned one of the most respected titles in the world, a soldier.
in the United States Army.
They are America's dreamers, builders, leaders. They are the future of America's companies and communities. They are students, teachers, mechanics, programmers.
But we're more.
We're more.
1 weekend a month, 2 weeks a year.
We're the men and women of the U.S. Army Reserve.
We're proud of what we do.
And who we are.
As one of America's citizen soldiers, you will find adventure, forge new friendships, conquer new technologies that advance your career. You will train, you will learn, you will lead. And though you train part-time, you will experience a feeling of pride that's full-time. You will get a chance to do things you never imagined. You'll be a better citizen, a better soldier.
No matter where you are in your life,
The Reserve can help you do better in life.
Be all that you can be in the Army Reserve.